This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The community is coming together to help victims of a terrible fire in Weatherly over the weekend. We have the details on how you can help. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Lisa Sugart in for Ken Cara. Thank you for watching on Service Electric Cable Channel 13 and in high definition on Channel 513. Let's get to our headlines now from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A terrible fire did strike over the weekend in the borough of Weatherly, and that community is already rallying to help the victims. These are photos of the devastating blaze taken by Frank Barr. The fire broke out around 2:30 a.m. Saturday and moved quickly, destroying 3 homes in its path. A state police fire marshal and Weatherly police are investigating to determine the cause of that fire that displaced 6 people. Fire companies from Carbon, Luzerne, and Schuylkill counties all responded. 3 homes across the street were also damaged by the extreme heat. No one was injured. Meanwhile, Weatherly Mayor Tom Connors says his community has come together, as it has done in the past, looking to help those who were displaced by that fire. He said a community bake sale will take place this Sunday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. in front of the Weatherly Borough Building, 10 Wilbur Street in Weatherly. Baked goods are needed for the sale, and residents can also drop off monetary donations for the fire victims during that bake sale. He thanked the residents for their offers of support and items to help the victims get back on their feet, but said monetary donations are best at this time. Once they talk with the families, they will have a better understanding of what they need. He is also keeping a list of those who are offering big items in case they are needed. If you would like to help with the bake sale or to make a donation, you can call Mayor Tom Connors at his home at 570-427-4927 and leave a message. Well, fire also struck on Saturday afternoon in the city of Hazleton. Firefighters used special wall-piercing equipment to fight the fire at a double home on West 3rd Street. The crews were called to 818 West 3rd in the city near the former A.D. Thomas Elementary School around 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon. At least one person lived on one side of that structure. No one was home at the time. Deputy Fire Chief Sean Jones told our media partner, the Standard Speaker, that the cause has been listed as undetermined due to the amount of items inside the home. Fire Chief Donald Leschko said firefighters worked in shifts for about 45 minutes in the hot and humid conditions trying to put out the fire. Officials said the west side of that property was being used for storage. A huge crowd turned out on Friday night to learn about the history of one Hazleton area neighborhood. They gathered at Memorial Park and then broke up into 3 tour groups to see firsthand the beautiful historic homes that make up the city's proud history. The tour included several historic homes and one former church, the former Holy Trinity Slovak Church, which now serves as a home for the Sanctuary, an entertainment and wrestling venue. Charles McElwee, who brings us historical segments right here on FYI, was one of 3 tour guides, which was led by the Greater Hazleton Historical Society. Charles is a member of the board of directors for the Historical Society.
This is going to be a historic walking tour. We had over 150 people show up for this event, and it's going to be 11 stops at historic homes, churches, properties that were reflective of architectural styles popular in the 19th and early 20th centuries. From our list, we saw that people came from Connecticut, New Jersey. It was also offered as a continuing education course for architects in Pennsylvania. Moving forward, we're hoping to build a 2-front anti-blight and historic preservation strategy for this neighborhood. It's 40 blocks, hundreds of homes, and we will work with the city to devise that strategy through technical assistance to protect the neighborhood and continue its architectural legacy.
What's the one thing that you want people to get out of this?
I want them to be inspired. I want them to see what residents are doing in this neighborhood and throughout the city. People investing in their homes, investing in the city, and producing beautiful works of preservation. And there'll be a balance. You'll see that on one end, but you'll also see the challenge of blight. And with blight, there is a problem in the city, but we hope with the city to devise a strategy for this neighborhood. This is going to be a historical.
Several of the residents whose homes were featured on that tour came out to chat with tour goers about the history of their homes and their support for a historical district. Now you can see more about the tour along with additional information on the Greater Hazleton Historical Society and Museum by checking out their Facebook page. Well, the tour of the historical district was one of many events featured during First Friday in downtown Hazleton. The monthly celebration also featured the annual Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce Classic Car Cruise In. Cars of all years and models lined Broad Street. There was food, music, plenty of activities, including the second annual Peace, Love, and Chalk event. FYI intern Llewellyn Dreyfus covered it for us and talked with some of the event goers and two of the organizers of Peace, Love, and Chalk.
It's a lot of fun to get to meet different people and experience the whole atmosphere of a car show. It's a lot of fun.
So are you having fun here today? Do you enjoy Hazleton First Friday?
I've seen a few familiar faces here and enjoyed meeting different people and talk about cars.
Having a great time. We had pizza at Vesuvio's. Now we're walking around seeing cars, running into friends on a gorgeous night.
Oh, today we're kicking off PLC, Peace, Love, and Chalk, and we're also just enjoying the car cruise and enjoying seeing that the mojo's back in Hazleton. This Broad Street looks fabulous, and with the Hazleton Art League and the Hazleton Historical Society, all the businesses working very hard to bring some life back into this town.
So what is Peace, Love, and Chalk, and what is it all about?
Peace, Love, and Chalk is a sidewalk chalk art event that was dreamed up by Joe Madden, actually standing here on this sidewalk in 2014 in the fall. And last year we held the first festival. We started it out on the car cruise night just to get the word out, and because it kind of goes into the theme of groovy and peace and all that. So we have chalk artists competing for huge prizes that are donated by the Respect 90 Foundation of Joe Madden. And they can win $1,000 for first, $500 for second, $250 for third, and $250 for the voter's choice.
Congratulations to everyone involved in the First Friday festivities. It was definitely a huge success. Still to come on FYI, I'll talk with the chairman of the Shenandoah Sesquicentennial. Plus, Janine talks with a familiar face from our area who has a new role with the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. Her interview is coming up.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Have you heard the news? Core Fitness Hazleton is offering 8 free classes to try during the month of August. That's right, 8 free classes. Core Fitness calls it their big 8-in-8 deal. The offer is too good to pass up, so gather your friends and family to come out and see why everyone loves Core so much. For all the details, check out Core Fitness Hazleton on Facebook. You can give them a call at 570-455-7818, or you can stop in person at 711 West Broad Street in Hazleton. Today, I'm very pleased to welcome to our studios Andy Ulickney. He is the chairman of the big Shenandoah Sesquicentennial celebration that is taking place in August. Thank you so much for being here.
Thrilled to be here, thrilled to share the excitement of our celebration here in the Hazleton area.
Well, we're glad to learn all about it. I'm sure many people from here will be heading down to take part in the 7-day celebration. So before we get to some of the specifics about that, Shenandoah has an interesting history. You're a man who knows a lot about that because, ironically, I didn't even know when you were coming here. You just wrote a book about all of this.
I did. I think the excitement of the Sesquicentennial got me thinking back to the original centennial of 1966. And the great nostalgia of the 60s and my memories of my Shenandoah of 1966 sort of inspired me. I've had a lot of interest in history and of getting a lot of things down, and I did a massive tome, 600 some pages, so I guess to a degree I have a bit of an expertise in Shenandoah. And the notion was looking back at 1966 through the eyes of a 9-year-old, little Andy Ulickney, from the perspective of old Andy Ulickney, the 59-year-old who's getting ready for the sesquicentennial celebration the week of August 20th through 27th of 2016. So it was a neat run back.
I'm sure it was, and we could probably talk for hours about the differences, but just to give our viewers an overview of, how have things changed the most, I guess, from the time when you were just little, Andy, to now?
Well, coal died down. Shenandoah was a boom town during the Civil War, with coal being the thing that brought everybody in. And it brought in masses of immigration from the Irish potato famine through the Slavic immigrations of the 1890s and 1910s. We had a great wave of Italian immigration, and our immigration never stops. Latino immigration coming in this millennium as well. But with the death of coal, with the death of that industry, we kind of see a downfall of the town. It had 29,500 people. It was a major city in the state at that time. It was 1915 at its peak. Now we're at 5,000 people, and a lot are newcomers who don't really know the history of the town. But it's a town worthy of celebrating its 150th birthday, and we're going to look at that. So the big change would be the change in coal, which then brought about the change in population. My Shenandoah of 1966 probably had about 12,000 people. Yeah, we're down to a half to a third of that in the memories of the golden days of Shenandoah.
Well, many of those memories will be highlighted through this big celebration, and you're going to be back later with a more specific breakdown of what's happening. But the big kickoff does take place on Saturday, August 20th.
We have a huge kickoff parade being planned. My sister Annie Taylor Ulickney, one of the 10 Ulickney children in my Shenandoah of 1966, is really thrilled. She's done homecoming parades and floats, and this is really her bailiwick. 5 or 6 floats are being planned. 5 or 6 different marching musical units are planned. We're looking at massive groups of almost decades of alumni from Shenandoah Valley High School, Shenandoah's Cooper High School, the Catholic high schools of the area. So we're really looking at getting everyone that we can involved. We're looking at having the state-mounted police lead the parade. We're going to be pulling our time capsule, which is going to be stuffed with all sorts of memorabilia. So it's going to be a thrilling opening, and then we're going to close it the Saturday following with our annual Heritage Day parade, which so many people have been coming to, and fireworks that evening provided by Atico and Company.
Wow. Well, it's going to be a major celebration, and you're going to come back and talk to us some more to give us more of the specifics of how it breaks down, the 7-day celebration celebrating 150 years of Shenandoah. You can go to their Facebook page for more information, to check out some great photos, and also look for the lineup of what is taking place. Thank you so much for coming in. We hope to see you soon so that we can talk more about the big sesquicentennial.
Lots more planned, yep.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Some nice clouds hanging around in the downtown today as we start off our work week with some rather nice temperatures. Taking a look at our forecast from the National Weather Service for tonight, it looks like clear skies with a low of 59 degrees. Moving ahead to our 4-day outlook, tomorrow plenty of sunshine, temperatures around 82 degrees. There is a chance of showers tomorrow, mainly after 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy skies, low around 66 degrees. Then on Wednesday, that chance of showers and thunderstorms stays with us. Cloudy skies with temperatures getting up near 81 degrees. Chance of showers and thunderstorms Wednesday night. Cloudy skies with a low of 69, a little bit more warmer. And then on Thursday, that's still some chance of showers and thunderstorms around. Partly sunny skies. Temperatures warming up to 86 degrees. More showers and thunderstorms in the forecast for Thursday night. Cloudy skies, a low again getting down to only 69 degrees. And then on Friday, there's more of the same. A chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly sunny skies, temperatures warming up to 88 degrees, and still a chance of some more showers and thunderstorms Friday night. Cloudy skies with our low getting down to 69 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton. Treat yourself today.
Here now are our midday winning lottery numbers from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Hope you won if you played. Our numbers for today, the pick 2 is 08, pick 3 is 872, pick 4 9789, and the pick 5 25088. Good luck if you played. Sports is coming up right here on SSPTV.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The Rio Olympics are underway, and one local man is in the midst of all the excitement. 26-year-old Casey Eichfeld from Drums is hoping to clinch a spot in the finals at Whitewater Stadium in Rio de Janeiro. Eichfeld, who now lives and trains in North Carolina, had finished 8th out of 10 teams in his first run this morning with his partner Devin McEwen in the canoe doubles. Second run heats were scheduled for this afternoon. Their team is ranked 31st in the world. This is Eichfeld's third Olympics. Everyone here is rooting for our local Olympian. Well, tomorrow night is Hazleton Community Night at PNC Field. Many people from our area heading to the game to see the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders host the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs at 7:05 p.m. FYI's Janine Mazurkevich talked with a familiar face at PNC Field about what they're doing to bring more fans from our area to the games.
Hey guys, we're happy to be here at PNC Field with the one and only Russ Kanzler. So thanks for having us here. It's nice to be on your turf, so to speak.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
So, you know, we want everyone to know what you're doing here for the PNC Field and for the Rail Riders. I know your position has changed as far as you're now in the front office. So how was the first season for you?
It's been really cool. Honestly, it's been a really cool, exciting adjustment for me. Obviously, didn't anticipate the playing days coming to a halt, but when it did happen, I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to join the front office. I get to still be involved in baseball. I get to promote the game that I love so much, that I put so many years of my life into, and hopefully get as many people here to experience PNC Field and Rail Rider baseball.
So your goal now is to attract a lot of people from lower Luzerne County,
right, yeah.
Our hometown.
Yeah, right around my stomping grounds in the Greater Hazleton region. You know, we really don't have a presence there in that community, so we're looking to build relationships with local businesses to come up here to benefit from this great venue we have at PNC Field, to get as many local church groups, baseball, softball organizations, get schools to come up here, bring their kids up here. This really is an unbelievable venue. They've done a great job in remodeling the stadium and renovating it. And hey, you're getting to see Yankee baseball at the AAA level. A lot of these guys are going to be future Yankees, future All-Stars, maybe even a couple Hall of Famers.
How's it been out there interacting with Hazleton?
It's been great, you know, and that's one thing that I wanted to do when I knew my playing careers were coming to an end. I wanted to get involved in the community as much as I could, whether that was through coaching baseball, giving baseball lessons, getting out there, meeting people in the community and businesses, and I get to do that now with my position. So, and I think a lot of people are starting to open their eyes to an exciting opportunity that we have up here at PNC Field.
So anyone interested, the Rail Riders here, you could come out and see them at PNC Fields. What can they expect if they actually come to a baseball game here? Because it's more than just baseball.
Right, it is more than just baseball, and I think that's the misperception that we're trying to break down, is that this is a total entertainment avenue for us. We're obviously putting forward a great product on the field. We're one of the best teams in AAA right now with the Rail Riders at the top of the division in the International League. But we also have the entertainment factor. There's bands playing, there's musicians, there's on-field entertainment, there's great vendors, great food, great drinks to come up here and enjoy. We also have entertainment out in the outfield for the kids. We have our kids zone where kids get to come and play and have a great time. So our goal is for people to come here, have such a good time that they want to come back and enjoy the facility.
All right, we're happy to be here. We're happy to help promote with Russ Kanzler here at the PNC Field.
Thanks, Janine and Russ. Well, it's Monday. That means everyone's favorite is up next, the one and only Ron Marchetti.
Can you name the 6 American boxing gold medal winners who became heavyweight champions of the world? There were 6. Hi, everybody. On this August 8th, this is Trivia Treats. You might know 3 off the top of your head, but 6, I don't think so. So let me give you the 6 who went on to become heavyweight champions of the world. Floyd Patterson, who won at the 1952 Olympics. Muhammad Ali in 1960. Joe Frazier in 1964. George Foreman in 1968. And the Spinks brothers, who both won in the Olympics in 1976, Leon and Michael. 80 years ago this past weekend at Reichssportfield Stadium in Germany, over 110,000 spectators watched Jesse Owens and German Luz Long compete for the gold in the long jump. After fouling on his first two qualifying jumps, Owens finally leaped his way into the finals, where he would meet the young German. Long tied the heavily favored Owens on his second jump, but Owens answered the challenge with a mark of 26 feet 5.5 inches, the first jump over 26 feet in Olympic history, and an Olympic record that would stand up for 24 years. As Owens and Long walked arm in arm around the track, the German crowd roared its approval. Adolf Hitler promptly left the stadium, missing the gold medal ceremony. Owens would be befriended by his German long jump competitor, and the two would become good friends, remaining pen pals until Long was killed in World War II. On August 9th, 1936, 5 days after he won his third gold medal, Jesse Owens won his fourth gold medal as a member of the 4x100 meter relay team as Adolf Hitler watched from the crowd at Reichsstadium in Germany. And finally, it was 25 years ago in 1991 that an unknown golfer, John Daly, would hold on at Crooked Stick Golf Club in Carmel, Indiana, to win the PGA Championship. The 25-year-old Daly was lucky to even get the chance to compete as the ninth alternate, but after Nick Price withdrew, Daly accepted the invite. His long drives made him a crowd pleaser and favorite, which would help him win the championship by 3 strokes. But that turned out to be one of the few highlights in John Daly's golfing career. Till Friday, be a good sport, stay loose.
Mondays can be a big headache. Well, cheer up with Bottleneck's Little Neck Clam Special, $1.95 a dozen in melted butter.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news first. Tonight, happy birthday to Michael Bodner. Love from your family and friends. In our Talk of the Town report, the Flying Aces Motorcycle Club in Rockport will be holding their first annual Ride for Sight, all the benefit community services for Sight. The event will be held Saturday, August 13th, beginning at 11 a.m. They're having a poker run, entertainment, food, beverages, live bands, helicopter rides, and more. Cost is $20 per driver, $10 per rider or guest, and all are welcome to attend. For more information, please call 570-956-3567. And one more quick announcement, the annual Belle Italia Festival will be held September 17th and 18th at Community Park in Hazel Township. This event is hosted by the Hazelton Unico Club and will feature wonderful homemade food, plus crafters, games, raffles, entertainment, and much more. For info, please call 570-579-4179. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Dolores G. Dene of Hazelton. Funeral is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Violet E. Morrison of Delano. Viewing is Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. at the Faith UCC Church. The Lamar Christ Funeral Home is assisting the family. Joseph J. Leschko, formerly of Hazelton. Funeral is Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. And Jonathan M. Kiddish of Weatherly. Memorial is Thursday at 7 p.m. at the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call from 5 to 7 p.m. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Randall Kutzer of St. John's. Randall, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Thank you for joining us tonight on FYI. Remember, you can always watch at SSPTV.com and also on our Facebook page. We hope to see you back here again, same time tomorrow.